Hello everyone. Welcome to the course on representative ethnic folk dances of Yunnan. I am the lecturer, Mylan Jwama. Today's lesson will cover an overview of the cultural background of the Dai ethnic group in the Wenshan region. The Dai people are one of the unique ethnic minorities in Yunnan. They primarily inhabit the Zhishuangbanna Dai Autonomous Prefecture, Dahong and Dai, the Jingpa Autonomous Prefecture, as well as the autonomous counties of Jiangma and Munglian. The rest of the population is scattered in counties such as Pu'er, Lansong, Sinpin, Yuanjiang, and Jinping, with many branches across over 30 counties. Among them, the Dai Na branch is primarily composed of the Dai people in Dahong. Regions like Baoshan, some areas of Linsong, Pu'er, and other places all belong to the Dai Na branch. There is also a small branch of the Dai Na people in Zhishuangbanna. The Dai La system is centered in Zhishuangbanna, Linsong, Pu'er, and some areas in Jinping also include parts from Laos. Northern Thailand also constitutes a significant part. The Dai system is mainly distributed in the Honghe, upper reaches of the Qingping, and Yuanjiang areas. Due to their beautiful clothing, they are known as the Huayao Dai. The Dai Bung branch is mainly distributed in Ruili, Longchuan, and Jiangma. Those who refer to themselves as Dai Bang Lansong Mangjingmengna are also known as a branch of the Dai Bang. The Dai ethnic group in Ma Guan mainly distinguishes between Dai Dan, Dai Hao, and Dai by their clothing. The main branch is Dai Dan, which is essentially the black Dai. The Dai people are one of the most attended and beloved minorities among the 25 ethnic groups in Yunnan. For Art College's dance performance, the dance education major is also the most widely disseminated folk dance unit. It is also quite popular in overseas Chinese art education. The Dai people in Wenshan mainly reside in Malipo, Ma Guan, and Wenshan counties. Due to the differences in their attire, they are categorized into 3 branches: black Dai, red Dai, and white Dai. Dai Dan, which is the black Dai, is also referred to as Dai Lang. Both Dan and Lang mean black. Dai Liang refers to the red Dai, and Dai Hao, which is also the white Dai. It essentially relates to whiteness. The 3 branches are distinguished by their attire. The black Dai still preserves their language, costumes, and customs. The red Dai maintain their clothing and traditions, but primarily speak Chinese. The white Dai retains their customs, but mostly speaks the dialect. The hat worn by black Dai women resembles a roof shape. It's like a girl getting married and leaving home, which carries profound implications, indicating they've established a home. It is also known as Dingjia Dai. Their clothing is ancient and gorgeous, extremely distinctive. The so-called official understands the customs. Clothing is a carrier of ethnic culture and an external expression of ethnic character and psychological traits. Attire represents the symbols of various ethnicities and local customs. Clothing serves as a cultural symbol and is also a symbol system unique to each ethnicity. The black Dai clothing primarily uses black, wearing a ridged hardshell hat with silver-edged long skirts on black. Black is considered beautiful. This is an aesthetic characteristic of the Ma Guan Dai. In ancient times, the Dai people had a custom of 7-inch tattoos, which is also an expression of beauty in black. Black is often seen as solemn and elegant, and it reflects the aesthetic taste of the Wenshan Dai.
Okay, let's take a look at the costumes of the female black Dai ethnic group in Wenshan, Ma Guan.
First, let's look at the hats. The hats worn by women resemble a roof shape. They are also called the ethnic group that walks with a house on their heads. They are known as Dingjia Dai. There's a saying among the black Dai: don't rely on anyone for everything. Walk with a house on your head. This reflects the character and psychology of black dye people. The Dye people love peace, pursue freedom and equality, and live in harmony with neighboring ethnic groups. Require clan members to be hardworking and brave, show love and kindness to the old and young, respect each other among peers. Be neither overly humble nor arrogant in actions. Value tolerance as a virtue. The Dye people believe that above a person's head is the sky. As long as the house, symbolizing home, is carried, no matter where one moves, there is always a place to settle down. The headdress of Wenshan black tie women is beautiful, but the process of styling is very complicated. Generally involves 6 steps. The first step is to style the hair. Braid the hair into small braids. Shape it into a small peak. Wrap it with a headscarf. Hair styling is also the foundation and key to hat shapes. The second step is to frame the support hook. The support hook is also known as the peacock hook. In Dye language, it's pronounced as fan gao. Its main purpose is to support the hard headscarf. The third step is to fix the dual silver floral plates, which also helps fix the hard headscarf and enhance the aesthetics of the head. The patterns on the fixing plates symbolize harmony with nature. The fourth step is the forehead band. In Dye language, it's called Dai Hua. The green and purple embroidery designs represent the 12 triangular silver pegs below rivers, symbolizing stars and the moon, indicating wearing stars and the moon. The V-shaped red in the middle of silver pegs. Green, yellow, white, and purple floral threads represent mountains. The fifth step is to wear the hard-topped headscarf. In Dye language, it's pronounced as ban. Ban also means village. The hard headscarf is made of black pure cotton fabric 7 feet long, made by applying starch 3 times, shining brilliantly, glossy against the black. The sixth step is to put on the cap headscarf. In Dye language, it's called esi sien duan, also cut from black 7-foot fabric.
4. The red bridal veil of Han Chinese brides is an essential item for Dye brides and bridesmaids.
Women have 2 types of headpieces. The first is the high bun. The high bun is worn by married women. The second is the flat bun. The flat bun is worn by unmarried girls. The blouse worn by Dye women is called sei in the Dye language. It's a black stand-up collar, longer than the lower abdomen, with red and green cotton fabric and silver tassels as embellishments. The silver tassel on the right diagonal represents crossing mountains and rivers, the migration route, and the scenery along the way. The red and green colors on the collar represent harmony with nature. The patterns of silver ornaments symbolize the migration routes of the Dye people.
The pendant wore by women representing a wealthy family in silver.
Dye language is called Duanhua, indicates a wealthy family. Represent purity. Fish represent the children of water. Tassels represent the white color of quinoa flower sleeves, signifying sky blue, representing colorful embroidery patterns on the shoulders of the earth, signifying the migratory journey. The tube skirt worn by Dye women is called sun and dye. Loose and simple, generous. The edges of the skirt have green and blue hems. White lace is inlaid between black fabric and satin, signifying the migratory journey and rivers. The waist-worn item of Dye women is called bianyao in Dye, made from green satin or silk, with triangular fragrant flower patterns at both ends, representing aquatic animals, such as crabs, fish, shrimp, etc. White fabric strips on both sides for decoration. White also represents purity. Dai women often wear traditional embroidered, puffy noses and cotton shoes, with magpies embroidered on them, phoenix and other patterns. Dai women traditionally also wear leg bands, mainly for aesthetic purposes, to cover the calves with elegance, to prevent mosquito bites in summer and keep warm in winter. Now it's worn less often. Dai women also wear bracelets. In the Dai language, it's called Vien. It also signifies family wealth. The baby carrier used by Dai women is called, in the Dai language, a design that includes the symbolism of flowers blooming over 12 months. Alright, let's get to know the representative musical instruments of the Wenshan Dai people. The first one is called ding tang in the Dai language. It's the three-stringed instrument of the Dai family, similar to the smaller sanxian of the Han nationality, most characteristic, with a beautiful and soft tone. The head of the instrument has a peacock pattern. The body of the guqin has. The triangular design represents the triangular shapes in women's headdresses. It also carries the meaning of matriarchal clans. The second instrument is called ding ken. It's a sanxian, also known as a yuechin. It is a three-stringed instrument, often used for accompaniment or solos when singing. In Dai folk music, people also play leaf tunes to perform melodies. Alright, students, that concludes our lesson for today. Goodbye, students.